What I'm about to share with you might actually save your life, and it has been hidden from a lot of people, and even if no one is willing to tell you, I'm going to tell you for free. Now, I know of a friend who had colon cancer. He was young, he was healthy, and did not have obvious symptoms, just little fatigue there and there, which he brushed off as stress. Now, by the time he found out, it has already become more advanced and treatment options were limited. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer-related death globally. Yet, a lot of people could have been saved with this simple procedure, colonoscopy. So colonoscopy is a medical procedure that allows a doctor to visually examine your colons for polyps, something you could also call abnormal growth, which if not removed could be cancerous. Now, the survival rate of colon cancer is very high if detected early. But the thing is that only 4 out of 10 cases are caught early because many people avoid the screening due to embarrassment or fear. Now, the procedure is actually very straightforward and it is not painful. You will be lightly sedated, and after which a doctor is going to insert a very small flexible tube through your anus and use it to examine your colon for polyps or for abnormal cell growth. So if there is abnormal cell growth, if there is polyps, they are going to remove it and they are going to test it for colon cancer. Now, contrary to what most people believe, colonoscopies are not just for people who are above the age of 50s anymore. And then most people will say that nobody in their 20, in their 30 or 40 should get screened for colon cancer, where that is absolutely wrong. Colon cancer is actually on the rise in younger adults, in people who are in their 20s, their 30s, or in their early 40s. So ignoring the symptoms can actually be very dangerous. So there are some potential signs and symptoms you should always look out for. Number one is unexplained weight loss. You are losing weight. That could be a sign of colon cancer. Blood in your stool, blood in your feces. You have abdominal pain, you have cramps, okay? Now, changes in your bowel habit. You have constipation, you have the feeling that your bowel is not fully empty. That could actually be a sign of colon cancer. You have fatigue, unexplained fatigue, you are tired. Now, aside from age, another risk factor is actually family history, okay? People, if you have a family member who have colon cancer, your risk of also having colon cancer is also very high. So if you experience any of these signs, you should definitely not ignore them, okay? Now, how do you actually carry out this colonoscopy procedure? How do you prepare for it? Well, the preparation is very straightforward as well. It is very simple. Now, the reason for this preparation is to ensure that your intestine, your large intestine is clear and clean so that doctors can actually visualize what they are looking for, okay? So here is how you prepare for this procedure. Now, a few days before the colonoscopy procedure, you are going to avoid eating foods that are hard to digest, like seed, nuts, whole grains, all of those foods, okay? You also have to reduce your fiber intake, and then you have to increase your hydration. Hydration is very important in your bowel movement, in cleaning your intestine. Now, the day before the colonoscopy procedure, the day before, you have to be drinking clear liquid like broth, clear juices. You have to be drinking electrolytes, you have to be drinking water, you have to be drinking tea, okay? Now, you have to avoid things that are blue, things that are purple, or things that are red, because if you take those things that have dye, that will actually affect your results, okay? So you have to be taking laxative. Your doctor is going to prescribe you with a laxative, which is going to help clear out your intestine. You also have to increase your hydration. You have to increase your water intake. Now, on the day of the colonoscopy, you're not going to take anything, you're not going to drink anything or eat anything before the procedure. And once the procedure is done, you will likely recover from the sedation within just a few hours, and then that is just going to be all. You're not going to feel pain, you're not going to have any serious issue or damage, okay? Now, after the procedure, you're going to start by eating light food. You're going to increase your hydration, okay? Alright guys, so if you find this video very helpful, make sure to share it with your friends and your family member who may actually need this information. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so, and then thanks for watching.